Hey guys, this is Kenny Pop. Today I'm doing an anime review on Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion, the first season. So Japan was overtaken by the Holy Empire of Britannia. Japanese people are now called 11s. Lelouch, a Britannia prince, wants to change the world due to a tragic past. I'm actually just simplifying the plot for you guys, but this anime have a very good story plot. It's very complicated, but somewhat simple for you to understand. I mean, you understand the basic, but it's very deep. That's what I'm trying to say. The animation was very well done. I was quite surprised. I love the animation. For the soundtracks, I mean, it's alright. It's nothing great, even though I was having a higher expectation for the soundtracks. But, I mean, the opening, the second one sucks. I'm not gonna deny that. The second one just sounds weird, and I can't help but laughing every single time I heard the second opening, because there's a video I was watching on YouTube called Top 10 Anime Opening Misheard Lyrics, and there's just some word I hear every single time that opening was played, so I can't help but laughing at that. Beside that, I mean, overall the soundtrack was okay, as I stated before, but there was one scene where Princess Yuffie and Suzaku first met, and they were, going in town shopping. I feel like the music that was playing right there and then just doesn't seem to match the situation well enough, but that's just in my opinion. I was surprised that this anime actually have some comedy in it. I thought it would be straight up dark. It was dark most of the time and serious, but this comedy really does kind of change the mood, which I really like. Talk about comedy, I just can't help but laugh when they mention anything related to orange. You know the orange thing where Lelouch used it as an excuse for mind manipulating the guy to kind of release Suzaku? That scene where Zero first make an appearance in public and he tried to rescue Suzaku. And then later I think the next episode, someone was like, what the heck is orange? I just can't help but crack up when they just actually say that. Cause that orange is literally mean nothing to Lelouch, and it's not even anything classified or top secret, but he makes it sound like it. But I just can't help but laugh at when every single time I heard anything related to orange. I was skeptical cause I thought that Lelouch at the beginning, he's just a guy who just wants to dominate the world. This is from a person who have never even read the summary or even know what Code Geass is about, so don't take it personal. But I thought he just like a person who's just mindlessly want to dominate, like I will conquer anything if I try my best on. I didn't know he's gonna be this smart. He's a genius. This guy is a total genius. The father doesn't know what Lelouch can actually do. The father just think Lelouch as in a pest, a person. The father is a terrible father. You don't know what you have. You have golden eggs in your pocket, but you just don't realize them. Let's just say it like that. The ending where Yuffie died, I saw the clip somewhere from other YouTube videos, but I didn't get the situation. Now I understand what is going on. I just can't help but feel bad for Yuffie. I mean, just when Lelouch and Yuffie actually can become allies and working together, that's when his power went out of control. Wow, the best timing. Why doesn't it went out of control in the previous episode when it's not that important and it's pretty slow paced? But you have to went out of control at this time. Plus, you order her, not, intentionally, order her to do something that is completely against her belief and will to do it. Like knowing what type of person Yuffie is, making her kill 11s is one of the worst things you can actually order her to do something like it. Cause she doesn't want to hurt people. She's that type of girl who doesn't want to hurt people, and she went wild. She went out of control, and of course, Lelouch had to shoot her, and she died. Wow, what a great way to kill Yuffie. But beside from that, the ending, they left us off with a cliffhanger of Suzaku and Lelouch actually pointing the gun at each other, and bam! We don't know what happened next. We have to watch the second season. But I can pretty much assure you, since the second season is pretty much main center about Lelouch, so he probably didn't die. I mean Lelouch, or whoever. That name's such a complicated thing. As for the characters, you can't help but just love them, some of them, because you're gonna hate some of them. But I feel like it'd be better if they actually develop the characters more. But they might do that more and focus on supporting cast in the second season. I don't know. In my opinion, this series would do a better job if they actually, tell us a little bit more about character, make us feel more connected toward the character. Besides, let us see a different side to the character that we have seen. For example, Yuffie. I mean, when Yuffie died, I didn't cry, I didn't feel anything, which I was really surprised, because with the amount of screen time that Yuffie had, why don't I feel any of this emotion, which I should feel when Yuffie died? So I was just saying they would do a better job if they actually just focus a little bit on the side character, help us learn more about them, develop their character, give us more info on the past of those characters, and what they're thinking and stuff like that. That would be great. But I find the series a little bit to be overrated by people. I mean, it might be because I'm not into mecha and stuff, but I find it just a bitsy overrated. No offense. Don't be offended by what I'm saying. This is just my opinion. You guys might be like, oh my god, it's a masterpiece, I love this thing. If I like mecha and I'm into the same genre as you, I would say I love the same thing. I would say this thing is a masterpiece. But sadly, I'm not into mecha and stuff like that. So some of you may be wondering if I'm doing a review on the second season. I don't know. I mean, maybe not. Because this isn't the type of anime that I would get into, but I'm surprisingly shocked that I actually liked it. But it's not, I don't feel like continuing on with it, so it's not my type of genre, because I'm not into anything that's mecha. Well, the closest thing that's near mecha is Gatchaman Crowns, which really disappoints me this season. But beside from that, I just don't know, there's something about it, but I don't really feel connected to, so I might not start in the second season. By the way, there's an episode, I just want to talk about this. There's an episode where Nina was flipping and looking at Yuffie's picture, and was it me, but do I see her masturbating herself with the table? Cause I don't know, she was like and I was like, wait, what are you doing? I need to change my screen into HD for a moment, and I was like, what are you doing right there? What, Nina, what are you doing? So I don't know if she's masturbating or not. Probably she is. And another last thing I want to point out, I find Mao, the guy who can read minds, he looks similar to Creed in Black Cat. I don't know why he looks similar. So anyway, that's it for today. If you guys have any anime you would recommend me, comment below. If you guys have any anime that you want me to do a review, comment below. If you want more videos similar like this, subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, thumbs up. And I mean, we're almost reaching to 20 subscribers. Yay! I want to do a special on it, but I don't know if you guys want it, so I mean, it's up to you. If you're afraid of something, don't be afraid. Comment and I will read it, and I take time to consider all those things you have, so those ideas you have. So Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this video and adios.